Hello everyone, my name is Alex, otherwise known as Some Bad Beat Scrub. Welcome to episode 15 of my Gor Rok Let's Play for Warhammer Total War 2. Let's take a look at what's going on. Last episode we rebuilt our armies, we finished off the dwarves down here. Now we've got Q on his way up to claim this settlement that's not been claimed and maybe deal with the greenskins. We've got Zul'Amar on his way up here to pacify the Temple of Kara that looks like it wants to rebel in a couple turns and then maybe help us with Tlatzlan. We've got Q, who's just about to finish his Stegodons, and he's also probably going to come up and get ready for the pending war on Tlatzlan. I'm going to go ahead and pass a turn, because I didn't pass a turn from when I ended last time, and we'll see where we are. Alright. So yeah, some stuff happened while you guys were gone during the turn order. This city that was Greenskin was taken by one of Mr. Purple Man. What is Mr. Purple Man's? Zeddy? Zeddy. One of his armies took it and then was immediately ambushed on the next turn by these Grievous Bootlika, the Blue Vipers that were hiding somewhere else trying to ambush. They destroyed that army and it looks like they're trying to reclaim it, so they might need Q's help, or maybe this full stack will deal with them. Who knows? Q is going to be... Do I take attrition? No. On his way up to this unclaimed city still. Zul'Amar is also going to be on his way to... He'll make a pit stop in Zautek, but he's on his way to Temple of Kara, which has a limited number of turns before it rebels. We're going to go ahead and build this scrying pool. That will unlock the next technology tree. Q has just finished his army, so he's going to move up to the southern border of Tlatzlan. So check over here. Itza wants to build a building. Sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our technologies. I could either make my skinks a little bit better, which I'm not using a whole lot of, or start working on the cavalry type units, and I think I'm going to do that for now. Alright, so we'll see what's going on over here with the greenskins in this mountain world. Alright, so the only notable thing that happened is Purple Dude fled, went further away from the orcs, so towards the orcs. We're going to go ahead and settle the city with Q. He'll probably have to sit on it a little bit because it's going to use some of his men to colonize. Oh, it barely used any of his men to colonize. No, that's Q. There we go. Yeah, so he's going to hang out here for a couple turns. Looks like he ranked up from that. Go ahead and finish out his tree. And look at the buildings that they have here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's nothing. We built this city. On rock and roll. Alright, let's see. Q's on his way. Zul'Amar is on his way. Temple of Kara is being feisty. Aha, it's on the back. Can get an upgrade. Oxel can also get an upgrade to a better geomantic pylon. Very nice, very nice. So we're doing all those things. I want to take a look at my trade again. Tlatzlan, aha, tic-tac-toe, you're friendlier with me. Do you want to trade? Yay! How about military access? Nope, alright, we got it. I think what we might do, after we button down whatever's going on over here, and Tlatzlan's and their lazy asses, we might try to endear the Hexodal faction some more by taking on these Norskins that they're dealing with here in Skeggy, because this is a Chaos Field mess, and it could use our help. So if that's still a problem, I think we might try to do that eventually. But yeah, let's see what happens next turn. Alright. So Q will need one more turn and then he'll be back up to full fighting strength. Q is going to go ahead and camp out in Chakwa this turn and consider heading north. Zul'Aumar is going to sit over here and wait for the Temple of Kara to rebel, honestly. Because it's better to just fight the army at this point and get the dissidents leaving bonus. And besides, we can't declare war on Tlatzlan just yet, I'm pretty sure, because like I said, we'll lose reliability. If I go to try to declare war, I have one more turn. Oh. We'll see then, we'll see. Can't believe it's already been 10 turns. But yeah, we have all that stuff going on. That has one more turn. And Oxo will get the better Terran Riders, so we'll have them for our next time. And Fuming Serpents, we can build stuff. Better Navy, better trade means, better defense. We'll just get the whole 9 yards. And yeah. We'll see what that brings us in turn 91. Alright, Imminent Rebellion. Yes, I know. Q is all ready to go. I think I'm going to go ahead and start marching him down towards these greenskins. Because I don't like the fact that they haven't been defeated by Purple Dude yet, and I don't know where they are. So we'll do that. Looks like Hexaudal might be joining me. Let's see, as far as this area is concerned. Oh, it's in the same plaza as my area. Nice. So I'm benefiting from that public order building. We'll go ahead and just start with economy. Actually, no, this area is going to need a breadbasket, so we'll start with breadbasket. The food one. And we'll go ahead and upgrade you to the next settlement level. Public order will be an issue eventually. We'll need to get another building. Ooh, we can look at the next tier of Dino Boys. Bastillodon solar engine, Stegodon with a bunch of stuff on it. And Bastillodon with the revivification crystals. I think this is like healing focused, right? This is like a walking laser beam, and this is has a bunch of skinks on the top that shoot stuff. We're gonna go ahead and build to that because that's fucking awesome, and that'll also be in our late game armies. Let's see, those are all fine. These are all fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just have Zul'Aumar camp out here and get ready to fight whatever rebel army shows up. I'm gonna have Q kind of walk up and keep an eye on Tlatzlan, see if we can get visual range on them. They have a lot of units, however, do I know what the armies are made up of? Looks like they have skink infantry. So I think I just have better quality units, but we need to be careful we're not totally outnumbered. Yes, I know I have an imminent rebellion. So yeah, next turn we'll put down the rebellion. That'll probably be our first combat for the episode, and we'll get to see what Zul'Aumar is like in combat. All right, we had a rebellion, but we knew that. Oh yeah, that faction that I was talking about, maybe destroying for Hexaudal. Hexaudal decided to pull up their own britches and deal with it themselves, so they no longer exist anymore. So much for that plan. The rebels are raiding because they're assholes. And we'll take a look-see. I might manually fight this just so you guys can see Zul'Aumar. But like this isn't even close to a fight. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just crush those. Inconsequential. Experience. And then go plant him in the city post so he can regen. And now if we look at their public order, we're getting plus 20 from the military presence, 8 for the military crackdown, which was us letting the rebellion happen. And then they're getting 2 from buildings. So we'll go ahead and do that. And oh, Zulmar got an upgrade. Let's see. He doesn't have a route marcher yet, so we'll go ahead and just give him that. We can declare war on Tlatzlan anytime we want, but I don't see a reason not to wait a turn, see if we can get Q back up there, or at the very least get Tlatzlan better. Now, I know that the Orc army down here likes to try to ambush people, so I'm going to use this movement mode that increases my ambush success rate. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna walk normally. If he wants to jump me, he can. Pretty sure I can take greenskins. Greenskins are orcs and goblins, by the way. As racist as the names sound, it is what it is. They are all the different sub-races with greenskin. Get this. Who's not doing something? Oh, Q. We're gonna go ahead and just camp Q out. Plop, like that. And we can look at technologies. I could continue looking at the making better cold one units. Or I could work on interpreting the old one's meaning, which unlock the whole nother queue. That's going to take 9 turns. And I can also do Tablet of Order, which does hero stuff that I don't really care about. We're gonna go ahead and finish out the cavalry line, I think, and then start down the next one, because I am planning on using cold ones to a non-zero extent. Ooh, the Awakening is going to upgrade. That's nice. Maybe we'll be able to finally get rid of all that corruption. Because it's going to 0 everywhere but the province the vampire counts are from, or the vampire coast, and that's because they have a local population that's based around it. So getting rid of that kind of corruption is difficult. It's always going to kind of exist to some extent. Same down here with escaping corruption. But it's still going down, which is nice. Alright. So we've done that. Let's see if I get ambushed by orcs next turn. Alright. Let's see what we're looking at. Lethal etiquette. Hero action success. Yeah, I really underuse heroes, and a lot of people would fuss at me for that, I'm sure. I'm old-fashioned. I like punching people in the face, and I like to win that way. I find that their upkeep costs can be expensive. You have to pay gold to attempt their actions, which only have a variable chance of success. It's just a lot of unknowns. I have been known to build heroes to counter other heroes and try to like assassinate heroes that are causing me grief. But outside of that, I normally don't mess with them. Oh shit! I found the orcs. I might be going down to help Purple Guy with those with Gor Rok. And I'm not at war with Tlatzlan yet, but I could be. Do I think I can take him with 2 stacks? I think I can. I also think I'm tired of waiting. Looks like Zulmar's approach is going to be difficult. We're going to have a very good strategy here. So here's the thing. You see how they have one of their stacks in the city and one next to the city, since you can't have them all in the city? What we're going to do is we're going to get both of our armies in position. And then we're going to jump them. And Q is going to besiege the city. And then Zulmar is going to attack the army outside of the city. And because the city is being besieged, it won't be able to reinforce the dude being attacked outside. And we'll be able to have a distinctive numbers advantage. Because Zulmar is approaching through the trees, we will have a turn or two of him getting in position, which is fine. Ambush, I need 25%. So I'm probably going to move him into these jungles, where we have ambush success chance 99%, and turn on ambush. See if they come looking for me, since they probably know what I'm doing. Let's see, this got upgraded. Do you have any landmarks? You do. Army building Temple of Mists. Melee defense on under siege. Leadership minus 21 laying siege. Wow, that just makes this really difficult to take. I'm going to take that. That sounds really good. That'll be useful whenever someone counter invades. They've already got that. Going to get started on their geometric pylon. That's all my money. See, even with 11,000 income a turn, I can spend all of it and then some. So yeah, Gor Rok's going to have to hang out for a turn or two to get his army back, and then he's going to be making his way downtown, faces past, and he's homebound to deal with these orcs. Hopefully, maybe he can fend them off in the meantime. They did lose. They don't have a city. Oh, well, they're horde factions. So I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, that's right. These are not normal greenskins. These are savage orcs. We can't see their army, but there's like if you can believe it, a less civilized version of the orcs that kind of have a horde faction thing going on, and are even less armored, but typically have higher melee attack. But without further ado, let's see what happens with Tlatzlan up here. I also, for the record, I did not declare war on them. I'm just trespassing on their territory, which might provoke them into declaring war on me, which would be better for me, in my opinion. Alright. No, I don't want vampiric corruption got on my face. They spotted Q. Not that that matters, because they didn't attack him. The real question here is, can Zul'Aur attack this other army? And the answer is no, because he'd have to, like, sprint over. So I'm just going to march him normally through the woods, in case they try to double gang up on him. And I'm going to go ahead and get Q close to him so my armies can reinforce each other if they need to. It's interesting that they know I'm trespassing and they haven't declared war on me yet. And then next turn we should be able to do the maneuver I mentioned previously. So we got that going on. Looks like someone ranked up over here. Mr. Mageman is now level 20. Welcome, Mr. Mageman. Let's see. Irrepressible. Wound recovery time -5. Nice. Transcendent healing. Passive regen on himself. And eventually... Yeah, probably that. I really don't want this guy to die. Passive regens are good. Alright. So we'll do that. We'll build a building. What building are we going to build? Well, since this is the only building in this area, we'll go ahead and work on getting it larger first, because it'll need to build its own public order building. Alright, so let's see. Orcs are coming. So interesting, we got rid of the Blue Vipers and then another savage faction spawned, so we'll see what that is. Recruit the following unit type. War Beast. But I already recruited a bunch of War Beasts. That's obnoxious. So that means that Gor Rok won't have to worry about the Orc Boys, because they defeated them. He is back up to full strength. So I guess we'll just start moving him into position to deal with what's left of what's left of Tlatzlan after our war. I'm also curious what Purple Dude's going to do now that he has literally nowhere to expand, because I've expanded all around him. Time will tell. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that city. We're going to go ahead and give you something. Money. More food. And good. They've stabilized. And yay, it's just gonna be a tier 5. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm surprised Ox will outstrip them. But it's the nature of things. They grow at different rates. And also, I might have messed up something somewhere. Well, it's not messing up. It's fine. Honestly, upgrades are upgrades. So, Q is going to be in charge of the main siege. Yes, I'm declaring war. Surprise. Are you surprised? And Purple Dudes join me. That's good. They know where the bread's buttered. We're going to continue that siege. The balance power is not in our favor because they had 2 armies. But now we can have Zul'Aur roll up and attack their army outside of the city. And they're fucking off. Aha. Press the attack. Yep, we'll show this battle. We're at 21 minutes of filming time, just about. Unless I cut more than that. We'll go ahead and get the first Lizard Folk v Lizard Folk. This is comeuppance for them not supporting us in our war against the invader men. Remember, this is justified. Because I'm American and I can justify war as a bonus action. Let's look at the map. Interesting, interesting. They have skinks, like a skink melee unit that I've never used, and they have the same kind of chameleon dudes that I do, except mine are higher rank. I'm just going to crush them in melee as my prediction, unless these skink melee dudes are really surprisingly badass. So it's just a question of not getting outgot by their guys. I'm going to need to get my cavalry on their range units. Oh, that's right, it's her first time with Zula. This dude and his Zulamar and his mage-like abilities. Look at his puffy little cheeks. I don't see any reason to gamble, so we're just gonna leave him like he is. Let's take a look. I don't know where their chameleon skinks are, but that's probably because they're chameleon skinks. So I'm gonna put my chameleon skinks. Do they have cavalry? No. Oh, those are skink cohorts. Okay. I'm gonna put my chameleon skinks like right up in here in these woods, and have them jump them. Our cavalry is gonna come up here from on top of the hill and kind of like flank them down on the hill. As far as the rest of everyone, you guys. Back up. Back up. Okay. We'll form a main line to match theirs. And we're probably just going to rush them at the beginning with Croxagores on reserve, as well as our Stegodon boys. You want to see our Stegodons? That's what they look like. This is the feral version, so they don't have like armor or anything. We literally just like kind of quasi-tamed them and brought them over here to the battle. Very nice, very nice. And Zulamar will be up with our main line. Oop, there he is. He's a floating frog boy, like our other floating frog boy. To review his spells, we have Powerful Explosion, Strong versus multiple combatants, effective at long range. It's a magic missile type thing. We have a Lightning Strike, which is a vortex, causes major magical damage. Good against flying, strong versus a single combatant. And Apotheosis causes fear, and it replenishes hit points of combatants. Nice. So let's get this started. We'll go ahead and have the Cold Ones position themselves up on the hill. We'll go ahead and have our main line form to meet them here. Looks like they're not engaging just yet. We'll have our skinks continue to hide out. Yeah. No reason to run them in yet. We'll move up our Stegodons and our Croxagores. Get Zulamar up here. Let's see what they're doing. Looks like they're reacting to my Cold One units. Are they just running up the hill at them? Looks like they might be. I'm gonna go ahead and have my skinks engage their skinks. Ah, that looks like it scared them off a little bit. Just how long range is this? Oof. I hit a hill. Note to self, he has to aim his missiles better than the other guy did. That's annoying. What about the vortex? Looks like now they're charging me. Counter charge. We'll go ahead and crash our Proxigors in the main line where their dudes are, and send one of each of our Stegodons to each flank. We'll have our cavalry crash down their skinks. And it looks like our skinks are drawing out one of their skinks. Very nice. Mr. Mage Man, get over here. Zillimar. Oh, that only targets flying units. Noted. Nice. Okay, so that's really good to hit the front line dudes with. Go ahead and heal these guys. Have our cold ones roll down the line. Yeah, I just don't think their infantry can stand up to us. Go ahead and end the battle. That was pretty straightforward. Sorry to keep fighting these lightweight fights, but honestly, if you're doing the campaign map strategy right, you're generally trying to fight downhill battles when it comes to the actual physical battles. Like, if I have to fight nail biters every time, it would be because I was making bad decisions. But yeah, safe to say we are just better than the skink infantry, for sure. And I think I need to practice using Zillimar, but he could be a pretty good mage, especially if we encounter anyone with flying units. They're gonna have a bad time. Alright. We'll go ahead and do the replenishment so he's full strength for our next fight. Enemy killed in battle, rip. And looks like that army is just defeated. Let's look at our siege again. It's still not super in our favor. Well, it's because I'm not being reinforced. I'll go ahead and build some siege towers. You know how it be. Even though I don't need to build battering rams anymore because I have dinosaurs. Actually, let's go ahead and sprint Zillimar up here, just in case they try sallying forth whenever the balance of power is in their favor. There we go. So that's going to be a pitched battle. That'll probably be good for next episode since we're getting close to the end of this one. What's Q doing? Does he know what he's doing? Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I have 4,000 gold left. Let's see if I can spend it anywhere, and if not, I think it's time to wrap up. Yep. So, stay tuned next time to see the Filthy Blood Traders get what's coming to them. And then from then on, we're going to have to, I don't know, I'd appreciate some input. Where do we want to see me invade next? Where should we expand? Because I think we're going to want to be friends with Hexodal in the long run, and they're pretty beefy otherwise. I don't see any reason to go to what the purple guys, because they've been doing their job pretty okay, and eventually they'll be able to confederate them. So we have a couple options. I don't see a reason to pick a fight with Lothern. They're another order race, and High Elves are pretty scary. If I went up here to try to help fight the High Elves, I'd deal with the fact that none of these areas are very habitable for us. Or I could try going across the sea, which is probably the most likely option, and help tic-tac-toe fight the undead dudes that are hanging out over here. There's a bunch of Tomb Kings over across the sea. So, all of that and more in episodes to come. My name is Alex, otherwise known as Some Bad Beat Scrub. I really appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy it. Don't if you don't. But I will see you next time. Take care.